Are you close enough?
I can read! Alright. You wanna go beat up this old man?
Oh, it's using quick attack because it knows I'm so specially defensive.
It also knows that your fat ass is gonna crush and kill it.
Sucks as a pilot now.
Stop it!
Jetstream's not fast anymore, but what Jetstream lost in speed, he now makes. Oh god. We did it! We won our first Nuzlocke!
First one
On the channel.
an Elite Four and champion without losing anyone.
When we were 2v1ing them. There's a lot of
In a
asterisks.
game made for children of a game already made for children.
Yeah, there's a lot of asterisks
Against
beside the
that guy. I mean, no one feels good about beating that guy.
Darling and I have completed our first leg of the Pokemon Nuzlocke tour, and the results are in. With a score of 3 deaths to 6, I win the Kanto match. Now we're on our way to the land of Johto with fan favorite games Heart Gold and Soul Silver to—
Is that a badly animated PNG of Selby?
Fuck!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What about the pilot?
Yeah, he's good too.
Did we still land in Johto?
Yeah, this is Johto. Kinda.
Great. Then we're still good to start the Nuzlocke. Wait, what do you mean kinda?
Well, it's Johto, alright. Crystal's Johto.
And what does that mean?
It means we're gonna have a bad time. For the Johto leg of our Nuzlocke, we're celebrating Pokemon's history with a hardcore Crystal Starlock, a mix between a Type Lock and a Draft Lock. A Starlock begins by drafting one Pokemon of every type. After selecting our teams of 17 Pokemon lines, we'll start our Nuzlocks in the Johto region with traditional hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Only, there won't be any encounters on our journey. We're limited to the 17 Pokemon we selected in the draft for the entire run. Once they're gone, we lose. But that's not all. Another obstacle is what teams we choose to start with, because in this Nuzlocke variant, you don't get to swap out team members until someone in your party dies. Who will triumph over the Johto Elite, and who will fall victim to the wrath of early gen jank? Find out in this season of the Pokemon Nuzlocke Tour! A crystal clear strategy! Alright, darling, we're at the research stage. We're each going to get 30 minutes to research our potential selection of Pokemon for the draft, and then we're going to draft them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, 30 minutes begins now. So, the fun part about Gen 2 is that all the Pokemon kind of suck. That's just a blanket, all the Pokemon kind of suck. But we do have some legendaries to pick from. So we're gonna actually look at the legendaries first.
Alright, so we're gonna look at Ho-Oh and Entei. I'm not covering up the Gideon dancing, it's very important to me, but I will cover it up a tiny bit.
So not great, but potential firepower. Let's see the legendary dogs. And Ember at 11, Bite, Flamethrower at 51. Again, not great, honestly.
50% chance of a burn, 95 accuracy, we're keeping that. Gust at 22 I can work with, right? Safeguards neat. So Ho-Oh still a huge priority.
Maybe Ice. Articuno, what are you looking like, Articuno? You got Powder Snow. Ice Beam at 49. Ugh. Yeah, like, Articuno might be good at the very end. Yeah, but yeah, no, none of the legendaries are gonna be super good. Actually, I want to see. Go with flying. Let's look at Lugia. Let's look at Lugia. What do you get? You get Aeroblast. Similarly terrible. Gush. You don't even learn a psychic move until 99. Until 99. Oh god, that's so bad.
So water. I'm going to compare Blastoise. I'm going to compare Omastar. I feel like it's a rock option. But I'm going to compare Feraligatr and Suicune. Okay, Suicune, good stats across the board. Okay, they're all pure water types. Bubble, Withdraw. Okay, Water Gun at 13, Bite at 19, Rapid Spin at 25, and Protect. Blastoise has good moves. What are Blastoise's stats and base stat total? Oh, that's Eevee's. Where are your stats?
Part of me has thought about being really mean, because if I take Gengar as a poison type, I could take Mischievous as a ghost type. And I could do the same for Dragon, because Kingdra's water dragon, so I could take Kingdra as a water type, and then take Dragonite as a dragon type. And then that locks out 2 whole types for Darling. I don't think I'm going to be that mean, because I think Mischievous is enough of a debuff. I don't want Mischievous, honestly. I don't.
It's water. Ice. Ice type is going to be great against the Dragon Gym. Okay, Water Gun. Sing is fine. Growl is fine. Mist might be fun. Maybe against some of the poison types. Okay, getting Water Gun, Body Slam, Confuse Ray, Ice Beam before 36. We do fight the Dragon type of 40, so that should be okay. And then you are at 535, slightly higher than the starters. Low speed, kind of lower stats but higher HP. I think I'm going to put Lapras behind.
Yeah, Mischievous ain't great. Gengar would be better. And then same with the Dragon type. We only have these 2 options. However, we're going to be stuck at Dratini till 30 and Dragonair till 55, which is basically the last. Like, you only get the Dragonite at the last bit since we are following level caps. So you're basically going to be stuck using Slam and Dragon Rage, which Dragon Rage, hey, great. Great move, Thunder Wave, but is it really as helpful as Kingdra?
Bizor, Shuckle. I think I still want to keep Shuckle as my bug. But Scizor, what moves do you learn? Okay, Quick Attack. Focus Energy. Pursuit is okay. Dark type will be good against the Ghost. False Swipe we don't really need or care about. Agility is very good though. And then Metal Claw at 30. Slash 36, Sword Stance 42. I see why this thing is good. This thing is just a hard hitter. And I think that can be good. But if I compare that to Fortress, why are you so good? Gale? Oh! Rapid Spin might be nice. It learns Self-Destruct and Explosion.
Wow. Riveting. It learned Steel Wing at 49, but okay, let's be fair. Steel is hardly effective on anything because Fairy's not a type yet, so I'm not too worried about that, but it literally just would be pecking and swifting its entire life.
I don't know how to read a chart. That's kidding. Fighting, Fire, and Ground type. Alright, so I want a Ground type that's going to be good early enough for the Steel type gym, because it'll be... The Electric will be... Oh, but does Magnemite have Levitate? Do Pokemon in Gen 2 have abilities? Okay, thank you for Cerebi Forums. Abilities introduced in Gen 3. So, they're not going to have Levitate, which means ground type should be great into that. Donphan is apparently good.
Steel type? I actually kind of like getting Scizor and Fortress. Not for self-destruct and explosion, for sure, but he's just so bulky except for fire, which I don't think a lot of Pokemon are just going to randomly have. So being able to bide, being able to use spikes in the Elite Four and just tackling, takedown, there's not really items in this gen, but it's got some, it can learn some stall things.
I want to compare Victory Bell, Meganium, Venusaur, and Executor. Oh! I accidentally hit the timer! Okay, timer's gone. Also, please give a shout out to this artist, Onyxiage, Onixiage. I love this. Thank you so much. Sorry it's going to have to go so that I can cover this here.
There's a lot of water types. I could just pick Gyarados. I don't want to pick Gyarados again. I just played with Gyarados in the last Nuzlocke. He did great. But I don't really want to just rely on Gyarados the entire time. A starter would be good. I mean, freaking starters are all, what, 530? Yeah, that's like good defenses, decently good attack stat. Like a Blastoise certainly wouldn't be bad. But I'm also kind of like, I'm wondering about Octillery. How bad are its stats? 480? Not terrible, I guess, for Gen 2. But it's got... This is what I want. This is what I want. Coverage with the beams.
She might also go for a Gyarados. That's a safe bet. This might be where she picks up Quagsire, but... I was talking about this to one of our friends, and they brought up that Gale in the past has had a monster. Why does Octillery learn Psybeam? And Aurora! Octillery is nuts. Okay, this is dumb. Octillery is stupid. Octillery is so stupid. Holy crap.
It's got Sludge. Self-destruct and Explosion. I can't have 8 bajillion exploding Pokemon in a Nuzlocke! Okay, Crobat it is. We've got 8 minutes.
Queen, those stats aren't exceptional. Not using Crobat, you can put me dead in the dirt before I choose to use Crobat like that. Zatsu, what do you get? Zatsu is like the ultimate fighting type killer, but you get Nightshade, which is not going to be huge before level 30. Teleport, not great. Future Sight, not great. Alright, we get rid of Zatsu as consideration. Lugia, what you got? Your Psychic Flying. Aeroblast, before that is really good. That's similar to that, and you'd have Gust, so you wouldn't have Psychic moves. You would be weak against the Ghost Poison and the Bug.
Charizard, what do you got? What do you got? You got decent speed, good special attack, and attack. I can just look here. Alright, Charizard. And Typhlosion. No, you're basically the same Pokemon. You're the same Pokemon stat-wise. You're the same Pokemon stat-wise. Okay. So then it's really just about move pool.
Yeah, well, we're gonna stick with Mewtwo, maybe Lugia, and Alakazam. I'm fine if I get any of these. And the water, I already did. So I think I am ready.
Wooper, what do you learn? Wooper. Wooper, you learned Earthquake at 31. That's actually quite good. And Earthquake at 35. Actually, that's kind of amazing for you. How's your attacking stats? 85. Wow. What a winner! What a winner! 80 and Trio, 80, but good speed. Good defense. For physical bulk, I guess. So you learn Bone Club. Right. Cubone, let's look. Cubone Boomerang. Bone Club at 9. Bone Rush at 41. Honestly, Marowak. I think that's the best move pool that I got. Okay, that was 17 seconds. I don't have time to really look at other legendaries or anything. I think that's it. I think I have my team, and I hope it's good enough. Good enough. Ah! Alright, so we're back here again. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties when recording our first attempt at drafting our picks, but we're here.
Hey, it wasn't just me this time.
It was mostly you.
Oh, fine. But anyway,
We
should have it working now, and we have backups. But now we are going to once again pick what we get for this hardcore Nuzlocke.
Yes, I will say, I think I've got some fun, interesting picks. I think I've got a change in order in what I'm prioritizing. You know, now that I know what you want, now that you know what I want. I think there are some things I'm more willing to lose, and some things I'm less willing to lose. So this will be interesting. But as the loser of the
as
Kanto,
the person who had more of their Pokemon sacrificed for the team.
Sure. That's how. If that's how you want to say it, you know, I'm not the one who lost a Diglett to an electric type gym leader. You get the honor and the benefit of being the first draft pick. So, the most important pick in the entire thing. What is your first pick?
Okay. I'm going to talk through this for a second.
Yeah.
Last time Gale tried to slip by me Ho-Oh and thought that I would miss Ho-Oh. But I did a little snooping, and Ho-Oh and Lugia, both of them are very good, but also both of them have a 95 base power, 100 base power move, 95% accuracy, 5 PP, at base level.
Right.
That's very good for the early rounds.
It's good for 5
So I think,
attacks.
Yes. I think you are going to try to prioritize one of those two. And I think as a result, do I care? I think I still start off with Tyranitar, and then you pick one of those two and I pick the other. So I'm going to start off with Dark-type Tyranitar.
Archetype?
Dark.
Dark-type Tyranitar.
Sorry if the mic cut off. Dark-type Tyranitar.
No worries. Dark-type Tyranitar. Still the first pick of the draft. You really...
Now I need to see, what does Gale... I think it's cool. What does Gale prioritize?
What do I prioritize? I think my strongest pick... Darn it, I still think... I know Ho-Oh's good, but once I saw that 5 PP, it honestly lowered Ho-Oh in my ranking of, like, important mons. Because it's a high power move, but it's like, you only get it 5 times, and we don't have a endless amount of elixirs to go for it. So, it would be kind of like you're carrying something on your team for a while, that is only useful.
I mean, it does also get moves. Like Peck early on, so it's gonna have some.
It gets its next move at 22. It gets at 11. It learns Safeguard, which is not an attacking move. So I think,
correct.
Which I'm spoiling for you. I don't know why I'm.
I know. I saw that. I saw that. It's okay. It's okay.
You think through this through.
It's okay.
Woo! I think I am going to pick what I really think I need to keep, which is I need to keep Kingdra as my dragon type.
Okay. And like we said in the past, I don't really care too much about it. So Kingdra. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes I think that your next priority is probably going to be Gengar's Ghost type. I am okay losing what I think your next 2 priorities are if I take away that Gengar. Which I think I'm going to take Gengar Poison, or Gengar for Ghost.
Okay, Gengar for Ghost. A good pick, a good pick. Certainly not one I'm happy to lose.
I looked at the speed and the special, and I think... I mean, but the Gengar Mischievous thing is its own problem. But I think it's a good take.
I think it is a good take. I think it's a good take. I'm gonna go...
Can I make a prediction on what you guess next, or what you want next?
You're not gonna get bonus points, but sure. What do you think I'm gonna draft next?
I think you're gonna take Venusaur next.
I think you're wrong. I think...
Okay.
Yeah, I get that we both fought over Venusaur last time.
And part of this comes from I went back and compared Venusaur and Meganium, and holy crap, Venusaur takes the cake.
He does. My next draft is going to be... You know what? You went after that Gengar to hurt me, and I feel hurt, so I'm gonna hurt you by taking Flying type Dragonite.
Okay. Okay. So I don't get a dragon type now.
You don't get a dragon type now.
Okay.
Try to predict that.
No, I deprioritize a lot of the dragon stuff. Which I think I'm okay with. Because I think I am going to take...
The deep thoughts.
Steel type Scizor.
Darn it, no! That was my next one! That's so rude. Okay.
I just wanted to take it away.
I know, I know.
This time we're just being spiteful.
Now we're just being mean to each other. Okay. I am going to take... Oh gosh, which is my next priority? I am going to take... You know what? I'm going to take Dark-type Umbreon, so you can't take an evolution away from me.
Which is absolutely fine, because I didn't care about any of the evolutions.
Wow, sure.
I have Umbreon drafted as potential Dark as a 3rd round Dark type. Alright, I am going to pick... Oh, hold up. I'm gonna pick... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I was gonna say I could pick Poison-type Crobat, just take it away from you. But I don't like Crobats. I'm gonna go...
how much value is that Crobat?
Here's what I think I've realized. I think I've realized that the kind of water, fire, there's a bunch of strong ones. Electric, there's a bunch of strong. So I think I need to avoid the ones where I'm okay getting a 2nd draft, and I need to focus on the ones where it's going to hurt more to lose a 1st draft. And I am going to go Poison Venusaur.
Okay. Poison Venusaur. Oh! No!
Gale! Did you just refresh it?
And we're back!
And we're back.
We're back. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So, now that that's all done with... Okay, so... I don't like that you're targeting the Pokemon I picked before. I feel like you saw my team and you thought, well, man, Gale is so much smarter than me. I'm going to take her team now. And I don't
Gale?
appreciate it.
Hey, Gale?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. But also, the ones that I really put a lot of value into thinking you were going to take them away, you did not care about. So, now I'm like, let me take the strong picks in areas that I might not have thought of first.
I'm going to pick my next one. I'm going to pick Steel type Fortress.
Okay. Solid defensive type. Good choice.
I need the defense. I need the defense.
Alright, I am going to pick... Do I do a takeaway or do I get a strong? Okay, one of the good things about this is that there are 2 rounds of legendaries to pick from. 2 rounds of legendaries and 2 rounds of starters. So there's certain types where in my opinion, you're always going to have a decent choice.
Right.
Water, fire, electric. I think I am going to go... I think I'm going to go grass type Meganium.
Okay, grass type Meganium.
I know there are like no good grass types in this gen. And grass is fairly weak. But I figure that's the next best on something. And I think they might have good potential late game if you can do like a synthesis build.
Sure, sure. I am going to do fire type Charizard.
Okay.
He's got some power. He's got some good power.
He's a classic for a reason.
He is classic.
And I looking back, I do think he's better than Typhlosion. I think the dual typing really helps.
It helps and it hurts in some ways, but he gets an early flamethrower and that's actually really helpful.
Yeah. I'm going to go normal type Porygon 2.
All right.
I'm running that one back.
Normal type Porygon 2. All right. Then I am going to... I know... there are a couple right there that are safe just because of type, right? So I know you can't pick them because you've already chosen the type for them. There also are some Pokemon where I'm like, just on principle, Darling would never choose to have this Pokemon on their team.
You mean like Crobat? You mean like Mr. Mime?
Yeah. So it's just like, I know they're safe just because you just, on principle, will never choose them on your team. So I'm going to do Water type Octillery.
Okay. That is one that I looked at the end and was like, holy crap, it gets all the good moves at level 22.
Yeah. It's
at level 22, it just becomes the best Pokemon.
It's very helpful. It's definitely an early game helpful guy.
Alright, well, I am going to go for what...
You only have 10 more picks.
I know, and I think I'm going to go for... I know 5 PP is rough, but I still think being able to just do that much damage and then switch out is very helpful. So I think I'm going to go for Flying type Ho-Oh.
Yeah, no, I see it. I started to devalue it once I realized it was 5 PP, but it certainly is going to get you somewhere. That's for sure. I am going to go Electric type Raichu.
Okay. Sticking with that.
I am sticking with Raichu.
Alright, you have your flying, and I know you hate the legendary birds, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of my legendary birds. I did a hard comparison of Zapdos, Raikou, and Ampharos, and I think I'm still going to go with Zapdos.
Still, you didn't even choose Zapdos the first time.
Oh, I thought I did. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, no. I think Zapdos gets, I believe, Thunder Wave and Thunder Shock, whereas Raikou only gets Thunder Shock.
He gets Spark.
So I think he gets Spark, yeah.
Thunder Wave is only paralysis, but yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Zapdos. Super super speed. Sorry, thunder waves and some decent
He's
damage.
he's a speed eater. He's competing in all those hot dog eating contests, and he's gulping them down.
Speaking of super feed, next pick Snorlax.
You can't. You got rid.
I know my normal type is gone.
You got rid of your one chance at Snorlax. No, I see a couple of picks on here that, like, audience members are probably like, why do they keep avoiding these Pokemon? They're so good. And I have reasons. I don't know what your reasons are for avoiding them, but I know my reasons. And they're
like which one?
They're petty.
Out of curiosity.
Out of curiosity. Not yet. Not yet. Not until
out
the
of curiosity,
end.
What is it you're not going to pick?
Not at the end. Not until the end.
All right.
I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take fighting type Tyrogue.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a gamble. I am going to try for Hitmontop. That's what I'm calling. But unlike all the other Pokemon, since he can evolve naturally in-game, we're not going to have any emulation cheese to try to get the correct form. I'm going to go for it, but I don't guarantee myself the Hitmontop.
Gonna be honest, I thought you would have gone for Heracross well before Tyrogue. But I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. I am going to go for... See, now it's kind of good that I don't think there's a lot that we're going to challenge each other on anymore.
Unless there's some dual types, but no, we've gotten to the point where we're kind of half and half.
Yeah, and the overlap is... there's very little overlap. And there's not a lot of other takeaways.
You definitely took a different strategy this time, because you don't have nearly the same, like, 8 legendaries in a row like last time.
Speaking of which, let's go... No, actually, yeah, screw it. We're gonna go Ice-type Articuno.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 2 legendary birds.
Just get them all.
I know
get them all, the birds.
Cloyster and Lapras are both very good. And I know that there's other ones that have good typing, like Piloswine or Jinx, but I like birds. I like these specific birds.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to do my ground type Marowak.
Okay. I am going to do my ground type Piloswine.
Alright. Finally, your first Gen 2 Mon that doesn't evolve from a Gen 1 Mon except for Tyranitar. Oh, well, I guess Meganium also. But that's a starter. I don't know why that didn't compute in my head. I saw Meganium and I was like, that's Gen 1.
Yeah, Tyranitar, Ho-Oh, Meganium, Piloswine, Porygon 2, and Scizor. Yeah, yeah. I got a type. Anyway, go ahead.
My next one. I will go ahead and claim my Psychic type. I'm gonna keep it Mew.
Yep, I knew you would. And I know you're going to be relying on TMs, because I looked at what Mew learns, and holy crikey, it's not good.
You say but I think I can.
It learns Mew... like Transform and then Metronome before level 30.
Yeah, Transform gives you all the moves of your opponent Pokemon.
Yeah.
I could
Are there a lot of spots in... Okay.
I could become a Dragonite and then kill a Dragonite as a Dragonite.
Yeah, but I was going to say, I don't know if there's that many spots where being the same type as what you're facing against is going to be good. But I also don't know that much about what TMs are available and what moves the trainers Pokemon have.
No. I'll be honest. Mew is a late game pick. That's I'm keeping them in the back until literally there's no other option.
Yeah. Alright, so I still need to pick Bug, Fighting, Fire, Psychic, Rock, and Water. I'll keep a same... I'll run this one back, and I'm gonna go Rock-type Omastar.
Omastar...
I think it's decently tanky, and I think it has some good attacks.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's very cool. I will do my next type as my normal type, Kangaskhan.
Yeah, a lifelong favorite of yours.
I do. Well, I love all normal types, really. They're all.
I know.
I love them all. And unfortunately, Apom was not going to cut in for this particular Nuzlocke.
Yeah. I am going to pick something up that is both bulk and damage, and I'll just go with a fighting type Machamp.
Yep. And you know
I
what?
think it's got some...
Well, I was gonna say, in the same vein of how I said there's some Pokemon that, like, you will just never choose and I don't have to worry about them, I will never choose a Machamp.
Not only, you will never choose a single fighting type, like a single type fighting
I
type.
chose Tyrogue.
Yeah, and you're like, you chose Tyrogue because you said if it doesn't work out, I can just trash it.
Yeah.
Alright, Gale, what you got?
Okay, my next one. What options do I even have? I will choose my rock type Rhydon.
Okay, good choice. Solid, bright rock ground, good moves, got the drill peck later on.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. Part of the reason I will say I picked Piloswine is because I was looking at the gyms and seeing that we have the Steel gym that's just 2 Magnemites and a Steelix, and then shortly later the Dragon gym. I thought Ice Ground might be a pretty good one to keep in the party.
Yeah, certainly.
But Rhydon would also have been a good choice. Neither of us have our bug type. And we've already picked...
Yes, you do. You picked Scizor.
Oh. I picked that as my steel type.
You picked that as your bug type.
I picked that as my steel type.
You said bug type.
I said steel type Scizor.
You said bug type Scizor. Play the tape!
I have it.
Play the tape!
I think I am going to take...
The deep thoughts.
steel type Scizor.
Darn it, no!
Alright, we actually need to play the tape, because I am 90% certain I said steel type Scizor, and I have it marked down on my sheet as such.
I have it marked down on my sheet that you said bug type Scizor, and considering I would have no idea what you're going to pick, versus you, who
But this means I don't get Shuckle! I need my Shucky boy!
I don't know what to tell you, man!
I want to get shucked up! I want to shuck the mother shuckers!
Well, unfortunately, I can't look back at the tapes when we're still making the tapes!
I am... If I did this, I am so upset with myself.
I will say...
There will be self-flagellation and a weeping of gnashing of teeth after this.
I will
lock myself out of
because because I did lock you out of Dragon, and so you will be getting 1 Pokemon less by default, which is hilarious to me. I will let you switch to Steel because I already have my Steel type, so that's not going to change that.
Okay.
So I will let you move that to Steel as a kindness that I have done for you.
I appreciate the kindness, and I just want to try Shuckle. I just want to see how it feels.
Alright. I will let you know he gets none of his good moves.
Oh, I know. I just want... He's pretty much there purely for the stall stats.
You just want the Shuckle. And that's okay. Sometimes we all just want the Shuckle. We just have to live our Shuckle lives. My next, I'm going to do Ice type Jinx.
Okay.
She coming with me. You've got 3 more, right? You've got 3 more choices,
yes,
and I've got 4. So what are
Fire, Psychic, and Water.
Yep. So what's next for you?
I'm gonna go... It doesn't get great moves early, but it gets enough moves early that I'm okay taking Psychic type Mewtwo.
Alright, you're still going for that Mewtwo.
I compared it to Lugia and Alakazam, and I still think I'm going with the Mewtwo.
I will do Poison type Crobat.
Okay.
I still want that speed. It's good speed. Terrible Pokemon, good speed. In this gen, I need to clarify because he is so good in future gens. But in this gen, all poison types suck.
Yep. Alright. Water and fire left. I think I did the numbers on the movesets of the water typing between Suicune, Feraligatr, Blastoise, and Lapras. And I think where I settled is still Suicune first. The bite early on is good damage, and it gets Water Gun, which is basically the same that Feraligatr and Blastoise are going to get. So I am going to go Water type Suicune.
I'm limited now to ones that you definitely took what I wanted from me. So now I have to think hard on what second place really looks like. I think I'm gonna do grass type Celebi.
Okay.
I think at this point, even though it doesn't learn like good grass moves, I'm not looking for grass moves. It at least has stats, which Sunflora does not. Maybe Vileplume.
Tangela. The other grass ones I had were like Victory Bell and Executor. Still.
Yeah. So, but I think Celebi can at least. It at least has got some stuff in the back that I can wait to get.
Okay. All right. For my last pick.
Your last.
It is between two dogs.
Two dogs.
And I think I'm gonna go for the dual type, so that I can get the dark typing, and I'm gonna go Houndoom.
Houndoom.
It was between Entei, Houndoom, and there was a chance of Typhlosion. But I think I like the dark typings. I know that one of the Elite Four is Psychic.
Yes. Yes.
And I think getting another dark type aside from Tyranitar will be good.
I agree. I agree that's a good thought. So really this comes down to my last, choice. Really there's one more choice I have to make here, even if I've got two Pokemon. Which is, what bug do I want?
You still have Heracross and Pinsir.
I would laugh. Honestly, I think everybody would laugh so hard if I pick Ledian, but I'm sorry guys, I don't have it in me to carry a Ledian with me as I stumble across the finish line trying to get these Pokemon to...
Look, you need some fodder.
Yeah, really. So instead...
You'd go Butterfree Venomoth? Go for like a powder type? Powder team?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. This might have to be a bug that's not necessarily used for power, but is instead used for just status, to switch in and be a status person. So I'm going to go with who's going to be the best for that. Or do I go Pinsir? I don't know about Pinsir's moves, so I'm gonna go Venomoth.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the all-terrain Venomoth, and then my last pick will obviously be the ghost Misdreavus.
All right. Gale.
Yes.
You have 18 solid picks there. 17. Some of them I set. You have 18. I have 16.
Yes.
Oh no.
I have fairy type doesn't exist yet, so we don't have 18 types. Otherwise, we I'll take an extra little Granbull or Wigglytuff on top.
Last time we both had 2 starters, and you had 2 legendaries, and I had 3. This time you have 1 starter to my only 2.
Mm-hmm.
They're both the grass types, because they're just the best grass types. And then you only have Mew and Celebi as legendaries, correct?
Correct.
Well, I have Zapdos, Ho-Oh, Articuno, and Mewtwo.
And
Suicune. I've gone up to 5 legendaries.
You gave up on the others, you're like, more birds.
I am going to stat check my way through this game.
Yeah, again, we have two very different philosophies on getting through this game. You are definitely looking at a brute power forcing your way through, and I'm looking for moves that actually, like, type coverage and moves that I'm hoping will get me past any higher BST power opponents I beat. But we will see which theory holds better to holds better to the
Holds true to reality.
Yeah, the reality of the situation.
We're gonna see who, and at the end of it, we're gonna fight each other in real life to the death.
Yeah, to the death.
Whoever had less Pokemon die gets to pick the first weapon.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know that this was how we get our divorce. Neither of us is willing to concede in a divorce, so one of us must become a widow.
Look, you took double dragons away from me.
I did take double dragons, but you took Gengar and Scizor just to be mean.
A little bit, yes.
I did what I had to do.
But the first time I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to use Gengar. And then I went back and looked and saw its speed stat and said, why am I not using Gengar? You know?
Alright, well guys, we now have to, I have to put all of our picks into our games, and then we will set up for our Johto Nuzlocke journey. I hope you guys are as excited as we are as we try to take these teams of misfits across the finish line in what is probably going to be the most obnoxious of the Nuzlockes, just due to the limitations of moves and the game, how the game plays.
No abilities, no fairy.
All this. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. So I hope you guys are excited, and that we'll see you there. So until the first episode, bye bye.